This stone right here, this boulder, could possibly be a serpent effigy. The reason for that is because it has stonework connecting to it on one side, nothing on this side. The stonework curves down the landscape and actually begins right by a vernal pool. And Doug Harris of the Narragansett has mentioned that serpent effigies, the tail ends usually start around bodies of water.
With a serpentine row, there are certain things that are classic. There is the head, often the stone, usually an undulating form, and usually its tail will be in a body of water, a spring, a lake, a pond, a river, a brook. So those are the four things that we look for.
And that one right down there has a body of water. So that's one checkpoint that this could be a serpent effigy. Another checkpoint that this could be a serpent effigy is that it doesn't enclose anything. As you can see, it's a very low wall. On one side, you have a cliff band and a road. I talked to a older guy that lives right up that way. He said that this used to be a horse path until the 80s, until some kids moved on the road and they had to expand it to allow the school bus to come up. So this used to be just a tiny road right here, pretty much a footpath. And as you can see, they never really touched the cliff band. They just extended the road down there. And over on this side of the stonework is just boulders, bedrock. As you can see up there, some bedrock, and the landscape is not the prime landscape for farming or any kind of agricultural purposes. So that kind of eliminates what this could be for, say, colonial or 1800s purposes. Again, the wall is very low, so sheep could easily jump that. It doesn't divide property because it is curving along the cliff band. That's a natural barrier. Hard to say why someone would create a property barrier that isn't straight lines. Very uncommon. So there's a lot of things going for this stonework that go against the standard idea of what stonework was used for in the Northeast. And this is why I think this is a strong candidate for a serpent effigy. There's also one more aspect that I've been wanting to check out, but I've been waiting for it to get service in this area so I can use my Sunseeker app to correctly use the GPS location of where I'm at right now in order to determine if this has a solar alignment. Right now, I'm standing on a boulder. This boulder is fairly flat. It's kind of like a platform almost. And if you're standing on this boulder and you're looking at that point right there, that is aligned to the winter solstice sunrise. So you have a few different checkpoints here that I believe makes this a strong contender for a serpent effigy created by the Abenaki of Vermont.